What's up, good people? Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to say thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. Shout out to my buddy Brad. Brad, I appreciate this. This is the most adorable keychain. I'm thinking that this might become Joe Boo's keychain. I might put it around his neck with his mini black flag. So we've made it to LA, and we're just trying to get settled into our room. This is a lot different than where we were staying, of course, at the beach, because this is the city. This is the city, and it's literally, I don't know what this was before, but definitely an industrial building. So it's like cement walls and all that. And I actually like it because I'm looking at that chalk line right there. They snapped that chalk line and everything else. All right, so it is late. So this is my fireside chat, and this is part 2 of the video I started when we were in Oxnard and left, thinking about everything that transpired there with the Cowboys, and I was talking about things that I really think are going to be good on our team. As crazy as it seems, okay, and I'm not here to defend the Joneses, okay. I'm trying to think, is it Hamlet? I'm not here to praise him, but to bury him. I think that's what they actually said. But I don't know.
You're quoting Shakespeare?
I think I am. I'm here to bury him, not to praise him, I think is the saying. Yeah, I'm a man of many, many, many things. Be that as it may, I am here to bury the Joneses, not to praise them. However, the thing that's crazy is Stephen Jones. A lot of times he'll say things and you're like, this guy is a freaking idiot. For example, when we lost out with Randy Gregory and we turned around and it ended up being that Dorrance Armstrong was the guy. And now we're getting killed because we didn't let go of Dorrance Armstrong. Guys like me who have been, excuse me, I need to get some water, forcing the 7-Eleven right across the street. Guys like me that have been saying we need to sign more defensive linemen because we are thin, and we weren't sure about Mozzie and his shoulder. Okay, now I got confirmation from somebody who told me that it's completely healed and he's been able to work and take care of the shoulder and stuff. In fact, I've got confirmation to say that this is the skinniest that he's ever been. Okay, skinniest, which is kind of strange to some people that look at his body of work literally right now, where it's all muscle instead of having that baby fat on there. So these are all good things about what he has going on for him. And seeing him on the field, contrary to what you've heard from some people on YouTube, okay, who said he's always on the ground, he's a bust, man, get him out of here. You got to understand that defensive linemen and defensive tackles, we've gotten spoiled because Micah Parsons came out the box ready to play. Yeah, I'm on East Coast time still. Okay, it's like 11 o'clock. It's late, so if you've seen me yawn, I just had a 2-hour white knuckle drive and heavy traffic getting here. So bear with me.
An hour and a half.
It was closer to 2 hours there. Okay, look.
Let him have it.
Should I add into it the time I waited at Walmart and everywhere
Oh,
else
that
that we
Walmart
stuff?
was ghetto. You couldn't even get shampoo. You had to unlock it. Isn't that
Okay.
crazy?
Okay, listen, we're here. We're here. We'll make do.
People stealing from Walmart.
We'll make do. Okay. Be that as it may, the Cowboys have put a lot of time, effort in a draft pick in Mozzie Smith. And Coach Zagonia, who is an old school type of coach, okay? He is, I'm going to yell at you and I'm going to put a foot in your ass, but I'm also going to give you a bit of a hug too, is in there, and he is really and truly teaching the players. Hand usage, I can see the focus on the hands and the quick movements with the hands. I love seeing the punch, club, and swim combination. And you're probably like, what are you talking about? What they're teaching is, or one of the moves that they're teaching for the interior defensive lineman is, you are going to shock that offensive lineman by literally punching in the chest. And if you've seen, what is the movie? It's two movies with Uma Thurman in it.
Kill Bill.
Kill Bill. Okay, Kill Bill. That move where they literally hit the guy in the chest and it just basically kills him. That's the move that they're basically teaching. But they're not trying to kill him. But what they're trying to do is shock them and rock them up. And so they're punching into the chest. And once they get them rocked, then they're going to club the shoulder. You're going to go through shock, club, and then you're going to do a quick swim. Not the full body swim that you see, if you're on the outside. The interior guys, they're doing a real quick one, okay? And what these things are doing that they're teaching them, okay, is just that hesitation and getting the momentum stopped by the offensive lineman. You push him here, and he's kind of come back. You hit him on the shoulder here, which gets his hands off of you, and by swimming real quick, that gets your shoulders and your back on it. Because if he hits you then back in here, you're already past him. You are flying upfield. But it also, if it's a run play, by doing the shock, the club, and that quick swim, is now I'm in the gap. And I'm still square to the line. I have actually got my body where I can move anywhere to make a play. And these are things that are being taught. And what I'll say is the difference right now is Dan Quinn, don't trash the man. The man did miracles for us because he was the right guy at the right time after Mike Nolan. After Mike Nolan, the players were completely demoralized. They were completely lost. They didn't know what to do and everything else. But Dan Quinn took what we had with a lack of the Joneses building, took what we had and said, okay, I got long guys that are lengthy guys that are fast. I'm going to use them to get up the field. Okay, I'm going to use them to get up the field. I'm going to get after the quarterback. And that was a great plan with the players that we had. But when you didn't have linebackers, when you didn't have the big run stoppers or didn't believe into them, that became our Achilles heel that was exploited by the Green Bay Packers. Now, Mike Zimmer and Jeff Zagonia, I think that's how you pronounce it. I wish I could have gotten him coming off the field one of those times to talk to him. But Jeff Zagonia, the moves that they're teaching the guys are going to be aggressive but under control. And I think this is what they need to be able to take the next step. And I see guys like Mozzie that seem to be really buying in. The fact you see him there early in practice and after practice, that this has got to be the heart and soul for the team. Because in the end, Dak, it doesn't matter. Even if CD isn't there, Dak is going to be hitting these guys where they're going to be able to still score points. Even in the worst years, the Dallas Cowboys offense is still, as long as Dak Prescott is upright, scores points. The problem is when you get to the playoffs, we need to be clicking on all cylinders. That's running game, that's receivers, that's the offensive line, that's the quarterback, that's the defensive line, the DBs, the linebackers, all of the above. Because I can look and I can say, Kansas City, as great as Pat Mahomes is, if Pacheco doesn't make those 89 yards in that Super Bowl game, they don't win. If their defense doesn't make that stop against San Francisco, they don't win. So it's a whole team that has to come together. And so that's all I have to say about that. Now, in the meantime, my family is being so nice and they're being quiet right now while I'm doing this video. So I'm going to end this so that way they can enjoy the room right now, getting unpacked and everything else, and figure out if we're going to go down to the bar and have a drink or something. Although I don't know that I have the right clothes for LA, for Los Angeles. Okay? Because, I'm an old guy, and quite frankly, I'm really kind of tired. So one drink would probably knock me the F out. But as always, just remember something, people. Today, shout out to Queen, okay? Not Queen Bella. Her name is Queen. She says she watches the channel all the time, but she, because some of y'all are kind of mean and rude, okay? So she said she doesn't comment a whole lot because, she doesn't want to get that trash. And that's where you Eagle fans don't seem to understand. You come in and you start saying all kinds of, bloviating all kinds of just crap out your mouth, okay? And I try and explain to you that we are older people that don't necessarily want to have that. That's where keywords out there are blocked. So you say, you're deleting. No, actually, YouTube is deleting your comments because you got a trash mouth. But shout out to Queen because, see, Queen, she literally died and was out for a while, and they brought her back. And she said she thinks that they brought her back for a reason. She said, I can't believe. She said maybe they brought her back. Now, this wasn't today, okay? This is a while ago. But, that maybe they brought her back for me. And I was like, okay, I don't know. I'm just saying, that's what she said. I don't know. Because she said it's kind of like, she sees things and can point things in the right direction and all that. And that maybe she's passing on something to me to pass on to you guys. I don't know. But here's what I know. Life is short and life is precious. So make sure you let the people you know that you love how you feel about it. Because you might not get the chance, good people. And I love you all.
Love you, babe.
I love you all.
Love you.
I love you all.
Oh, you're talking to me?
I'm talking to all of you.
Oh, I thought you were recording.
I am recording, but I'm letting you know how much I love you. I love all of you. And I love you guys too. Peace out. See you tomorrow.